You've probably noticed or are even aware of the fact that only some people have really sharp jawlines and facial features, while most people have double chins, saggy features, and undefined jaws. And no disrespect to those people. You could be one that's watching, no disrespect. I'm actually going to give you the fix for that completely naturally. And you notice the attractiveness differences between the two of those examples as well. What if I told you that the way most people breathe is actually making them ugly, and chances are you're doing it as well? My name is Thailand, and in this video, that's exactly what we're going to talk about. However, I'm on a similar journey to you, where I'm trying to become a better looking man, improving all aspects of my life. And one of my goals by the end of the year is to do professional modeling photo shoots for different fashion brands and companies and whatnot, just to say that I can, I did it. So that's my goal, and that's what I can help you with. I can help you with becoming a better looking man. In this video, we will discuss how we can fix our breathing habits to stop being absolutely cooked and crooked. I know it says crooked, but we just wanted to rhyme it. And I mean cooked and crooked like this. Look at that. Look at that fat little inflammation on my forehead. Guys, this was all a result of, you know, lifestyle habits. But in today's specific video, we'll be talking about jaw, puffy face, all that kind of shit. Let's get straight into it. This is a sexy jawline, as you can see. And this is a not so sexy jawline. The biggest difference between these two is their breathing and chewing habits. A defined jawline comes down to correct tongue posture, correct breathing, and chewing the correct foods. Most people's diets, habits, and lifestyles create their body and ugly looks. They mouth breathe, keep their mouth open, slouch, swallow foods without chewing, and eat processed foods that don't engage the facial muscles. How do I know this? I've done the research, and somewhere on this bookshelf, I also have a book by, it's called, what is it called? Sapiens by Yuval Noah Harari, my favorite Jew. And in that book, he talks about how evolutionarily, biologically, humans are supposed to have sharp features on their jaw and their face. We're supposed to have, proper healthy jaws and a slim face and whatnot. We're supposed to have proper breathing habits and a correct nose and correct symmetrical face. We're supposed to be naturally pretty much beautiful. We are supposed to be beautiful by design. But again, because of modern life, because of the industrialization, the globalization of everything, the food changing, our lifestyle changing, everything changing, and losing our roots to our nature, our ancestral roots, we have become uglier simply because of these simple things. Breathing is the specific topic of today's video and is important just beyond shaping your jawline. Breathing incorrectly signals to your animal brain that there is literal danger around the corner. Another very interesting fact about how humans work biologically and psychologically is that I believe by breathing in a wrong way, which we will talk about, activates, I believe, what's called the sympathetic nervous system, which is the part of your body, the part of your nervous system that becomes activated when there is danger around. Very important, guys. And if you know anything about stress and cortisol and what it does to you, you know that we should try to minimize stress and cortisol in our life as much as possible. Incorrect breathing is sharp, uncontrolled, and non-rhythmic, usually breathing in through the mouth. Very, very, very clear, okay? Correct breathing follows a steady rhythm with no more than enough breaths in through the nose in a calm manner. So let me demonstrate the difference between the two. Incorrect breathing is sharp, uncontrolled, and non-rhythmic. Pay attention to this, okay? That's incorrect. That signals stress. That signals I'm not comfortable. That signals that I'm anxious and that there's danger around. And so your body and this nervous system literally activates systems where it prepares you for potential danger. Now, correct breathing again follows a steady rhythm with no more than enough breaths in. So I'm not talking. No, I'm not talking about that. That's saying like, oh my God. No, I'm talking, and I'll demonstrate right now, this. I hope you can hear that. That was really nice, and a nice sharp, not so sharp, but nice deep breath, enough oxygen, not too much. Hold it there for a couple seconds, stay calm, and then release nice and slowly in a controlled manner. That signals to your brain, to your biology, that you're calm, that there's no danger around, and that you can finally relax. So now let's get into the actual, the physical aspect of this, the appearance aspect. If you can notice, we talked about the stress, the health aspect, the whole, facial skull and whatnot. Those are very important as well, and they play a huge role in your, looks, in your attractiveness, if you will, in your body language. Because when you're stressed and you have stressed body language, you can fill in the blanks. Okay. My biggest tip, by the way, when I was 21, I traveled to Thailand on a solo trip to become a yoga teacher. So I did 300 hours of yoga teacher training, and on top of my research. My biggest tip is to focus on the correct breathing principles while simultaneously mewing and relaxing your body. You can practice this 24/7 anytime you are awake. This is the tool. Yes, there are facial exercises and shit too, but I'm still learning about them, and we'll give you those videos once I know what I'm talking about. And I'm not going to do bone smashing and, ridiculous shit. But let's be honest, you're not going to be doing jawline exercises in a date or at work, okay? You're not going to suddenly sit in a restaurant and start doing the duck lips, like this. Oh, sorry, babe, I need to go into the toilet and do my fascia release on my face. No. But you can absolutely practice correct breathing anywhere, during your date as well, during sex, literally anywhere. And so let's get into it. This is the step-by-step system. Close your mouth and make a T sound by moving your tongue. If you notice, to make the T sound, the tip of your tongue will go just behind the two teeth that you have at the top. And it will put pressure on your gums, on the roof of your mouth, behind your teeth. Okay, I'll show you on the camera right now. Let me just move this, make it bigger. Pay attention. That's where your tongue will go to make the T sound. So go ahead, close your mouth and make a T sound by moving your tongue to that position, right? I will do that right now. Like that. Keep your tongue in that position and swallow until suction occurs. You swallow and you realize there's more suction. It's a bit tighter, right? There's less room. Your tongue is much closer to the roof of your mouth. Now, the next thing you're going to do is relax your tongue and then allow it to rest on the roof of your mouth. So to start the suction, you first put pressure. Now you're going to relax and keep your tongue in that position, in that suction, in that T position. And then, finally, when breathing through the nose, it should sound like the waves of the ocean washing away slowly. I'm going to try to demonstrate that to you with the microphone, but again, the way you know that you're doing this method correctly is when you breathe through the nose in a controlled manner. It should feel like there's breathing coming through the back of your throat. It should feel a little bit difficult, and it should listen to the sound. It should sound like the ocean waves crashing back and washing away. Okay, so I will demonstrate that now. Step by step. So I'll close my mouth, make the T sound, suction, all that stuff, okay? That is how you breathe correctly. You'll feel it in the back of your throat. You'll hear that sound. You'll have the tongue in the correct posture. And then you'll also expand or inhale, inflate your diaphragm based on like the way you're breathing. You'll use your diaphragm as well. You shouldn't be forcing your tongue, clenching your jaws or your teeth. It should rest there naturally. Everything should be completely relaxed. As long as you listen to that breathing sound, that ocean sound, you're breathing correctly. Think about how many people you know who do one of these little things. This is actually from a little other little video that I made, the previous ones, and I forgot to change it. But seriously, how many people do you think know about this? Not many people. Let's go back to the start, right? Most people, unfortunately, no offense, look like this. And it's rare to see men and women look like this, okay? So not many people would be doing this, guys. And the point of that is consistently doing this every single day for the rest of your life is going to put you so ahead and get you to your desired reality faster in a natural way. You're not only making your face look more attractive, but if you realized you're becoming calmer, you're becoming healthier, you're becoming more controlled, you're essentially meditating, you're becoming a better, more developed person. Think about all the unhealthy shit the other people have to undo, before they even get to your level and our level. Start early. That's the whole point of me saying that. Like I said, this whole breathing system can be incorporated everywhere, and this is where I do it as well when I'm lifting. So when I'm lifting, I'll push and I'll use that breathing method, the mewing method. When I'm running or walking, side tip, I don't run for extended periods. I'll only run until I'm forced to breathe through my mouth. That's when at least what I think, that's the point where I think our bodies should stop running and recover and then run again. Personally, I don't think we evolved to run long distances for long times. I think we evolved for walking and stalking the prey and then using the rest and all of our energy to essentially jump at that prey and put all of our energy into that one thing. Swimming, absolutely. This is, oh my God, guys, if you can do this breathing method while swimming, holy shit. My uncle, he's like 54, 55. He lives in Thailand and he is absolutely fucking shredded. This guy looks like 34. Long hair, crystal clear skin, shredded physique. The guy doesn't even go to the gym. He just does it by swimming. You can incorporate this in hard or scary situations when you feel anxious. You can do this as a meditation. You can do this while you're working. And you can do this while you're having sex, which, by the way, another tip, if you do this breathing method while you're having sex, you're going to come to the present moment and your sexual experience is just going to be out of this world because your problems suddenly don't exist anymore because you're in the moment. And obviously to breathe correctly, like I mentioned, you kind of have to be paying attention to it because you haven't done it for so long. You'll notice how fast you shift to the present moment when you focus on breathing this way. Your stress and anxiety levels will fall like crazy and you'll be able to be in the flow completely, boys. Imagine you keep up this simple habit for just 1 year and you look back at the progress you made. Guys, if you want to get to that point faster, you can apply to work with me one-to-one where I will be by your side getting you to your dream character. Okay, I will keep you accountable. I will give you the systems and we'll pretty much meet and talk every week by week and work as long as it takes to get you to that goal, get you to your dream. Like I said, my goal for this year is to develop pretty much model-like features. That means a physique, my style, my aesthetics, my facial looks. So I'm trying to get into professional photo shoots. Whatever your goal is, if your goal is to become a better looking man, I can help you get there, man, completely naturally and fix your health in the meantime and keep your fertility safe. Every day you don't take action is another day you have to undo bad health. And when you finally do decide to take action, I learned what I learned at 22 and I'm still learning. Like I said, at 21, I turned 22 later that year, but 21, I went to Thailand, became a yoga teacher, learned about these kind of things, and I'm still learning. And my goal here is to share that with you and help you get to that point. Unfortunately, most men will not take action until their 40s, as you know. This is the end. I will see you next time for sure, but make sure to subscribe and pay attention to the future videos coming up based on my system. And I think you'll be very, very pleased to see the amount of value in those. Again, if you want to work with me and just achieve your goals much faster, apply. We'll just talk. You'll fill out a form and we'll talk and we'll see if we're a good fit. And if we are, we'll get straight to work. Much love and I'll see you next time.